Hello everyone and welcome to Mascara Fighters vlog. Today I am doing entry 338. This one is recapping the TV debut for Mascara Fighters. It was a very cool experience to be able to get the opportunity to do this for 3 consecutive days. The uh, This was a long time coming, by the way. Let's start there. This was a long journey. I've been wanting to put Mascara Fighters on TV in any capacity for a while now. But I personally put a goal to myself January 1st of this year to make that, priority one. That's going to be my goal. That's going to be my the carrot I'm going to be chasing this year. And luckily for me, I had the opportunity to do this. And it's been a very tenuous road, so to speak. It's had some ups and downs, and but the important thing is that the it actually happened. I crossed the finish line. Mascara Fighters crossed the finish line, which is more important because it is about the brand. But having Mascara Fighters on TV in this capacity was really cool. To tell you a little bit more about it, on the first day we had 9 TV spots, so that was freaking amazing. Basically, one per hour and a half, so to speak. So we'd have one at 10, and then we'd have one at 11:30, and then we'd have another one at 1, and things like that, so to speak. So that was really good. The the exposure of a TV audience to see what Mascara Fighters is, even in this small, TV plugs type thing, TV commercials. It's good. It's penetration into the market, to the television market, because Mascara Fighters hadn't done this before. Mascara Fighters has been around for approximately 5 years, and I've been growing it in different avenues, But the the next frontier, so to speak, was television. So having people see from a television audience perspective, see this product, this new product, it's freaking awesome. And then making it a 3-day event, that was really cool too, because we did it on Wednesday, then we did it again on the 25th on Saturday, which is coincidentally my birthday. So that was pretty amazing itself, because on the 25th, on Saturday, it aired twice, the full segment, or that version of, and that what better present can you get than to have your TV show in any form be on TV? That's what the whole thing was. Uh, that was the whole purpose of it. And then having on Sunday, having the final 2 replays of of the segment on Inside South Florida was was cool. Another point I wanted to talk about was Mascara Fighters debuted on network television. It was on the CW, so that was pretty cool. I didn't think I'd be able to, wheel and deal, if you will, or talk and back and forths and this and that into a you know, major network channel such as the CW. CW's got a lot of amazing shows. It's got a lot of content from Supergirl, The Flash, Arrow, Batgirl, Legion of Heroes, I believe is the name of the show. Uh, Black Lightning. It's got a lot of like superhero things. So to have Mascara Fighters in any way on a channel that focuses so much on superheroes, specifically DC, because they're connected with them, but still, in the same vein, in the span of a day, you might have seen my segment. You might have seen Mascara Fighters, an episode of Supergirl, all in the same channel on the CW. That's like, maybe I'm smiling too much, or maybe it's, one of those things where you're not kayfabing it or whatever. But it's a big deal. It's a very big deal. It wasn't. Well, let's get to this too. Things are never what you think they are. Especially when it comes to like big things like this, uh, when a wedding, graduations, special events like this that you know mark your life. The, they're never gonna be what you thought. You want them to turn out one way, and you think in your head, okay, it's gonna be like this, and oh my God, and all of these things are gonna happen. But you know, sometimes it's also about crossing the finish line, because not to ramble too much on it, but you get to say that you did it. Hey, Mascara Fighters, even in segment form, was on TV. Was Mascara Fighters was on CW, so that was really really cool. And see if I'm forgetting anything. Uh, yeah, I mean, like I said, if you guys wanna, think it was great, you wanna think it was whatever. That's people's personal opinions. I personally feel that it was a very good step forward for the brand, which is what the point was. It was the next step, and what else can I say? It happened. Thank God it happened, because it didn't look like it was gonna happen because of extenuating factors. Because we're in 2020, so you guys know what that means. 2020 hasn't been perfect, for a lot of things, for a lot of reasons, but still made it happen. And to actually debut, like, if you think about it, like, really, you got to put Mascara Fighters on TV? Yeah, I did. Mascara Fighters, was on CW in 2020, so even in a small way. But I rambled long enough. Thank you so much to everyone who does watch the brand, who does follow online, who does, pass by the Comic Con booths when I'm set up. The Really everybody that cares for Mascara Fighters. And if you don't care, thank you as well, because not everybody's gonna love what you do. That's just part of life. Some people like your stuff, some people don't like your stuff, some people could be indifferent to it, which is fine too. But that type of stuff should also fuel you to, okay, how can I win over certain people? Or it could also be the fuel for the people that do care, because that was another cool thing, that since I did this as a 3-day event, I created a Facebook event for it, and I put the 3 dates and everything, and everybody was supporting, and very very cool to hear from a lot of different people. Some that are in the industry, some that are just relatives and things like that. But people, and it's also funny because some people I honestly like forgot I even had on my Facebook are still are like, oh, congratulations. I was like, oh, well, I haven't heard from you in like 3 years, but thanks, you know. And like I said, this isn't to come off in any other way but humble, because like I said, this didn't have to happen for a million reasons. Mascara Fighters at this moment is not signed. It's not backed by a major label. It's not, with a big producer. It doesn't have, the voice talents of ta 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 ta, or oh, such and such star is behind it, or oh, we're gonna get this guy to, do a voice. No, it's Mascara Fighters. It looks mainstream, which is one of the things I pride myself on. Because if you're going to work this hard on something, you should try to, get as many views as possible. But like, it didn't have to happen. That was my point. So thank you very much. and I'll catch you next time. Bienvenidos, aquí estoy haciendo el blog 338 de Mascara Fighters y quisiera hablarles un poco sobre el evento. El evento fue 3 días, este es un pequeño recap de lo que pasó. Ahora, haciendo este evento, ha sido especial, pero ha tenido también su marcha, por decir. Ha sido un camino largo para poder llegar a la televisión, para poder tener Mascara Fighters en televisión nacional como The CW, en cualquier forma. Pero pasó, gracias a Dios, porque con Él todo es posible, pero pasó, y tuve la fortuna de tenerlo como 3 días. El miércoles empezó el evento y empezaron los TV plugs, por decir, los comerciales para el segmento completo. Y estos comerciales fueron corriendo aproximadamente 9 veces en ese día. Y así que pudieron ver del mismo comercial, el mismo video, pudieron verlo a las 10 de la mañana, igual a las 11:30, después a la 1, y ahí más o menos ya tienen la idea. Y era bien chévere porque es crecer la etiqueta, crecer el nombre de Mascara Fighters hacia otra audiencia, porque esa es la idea. Yo al empezar el año me hice la meta de voy a poner Mascara Fighters en la televisión como sea, y felizmente pude. Y pasó. Que eso es lo importante, es cruzar la meta, es llegar a la meta y cruzarla, porque a veces mucha gente se queda en el camino, mira, se quedan a la mitad, no, vamos a tratar el próximo año, vamos a tratar el, el próximo mes, veremos en un rato. No, como sea, se hizo. Mascara Fighters ha estado en la televisión nacional en el CW, y CW ha sido un buen punto de lanzamiento para Mascara Fighters en la televisión, porque CW es un canal de que tiene muchas conexiones a programas de superhéroes. Tiene programas de Supergirl, The Flash, Arrow, Heroes of Tomorrow, cosas así, de que son bien populares. Son de DC Comics, pero son aliados con ellos, pero como sea, pasó. Y también quiero que vean este video y piensen de que a veces las cosas no son como uno quiere, porque para mí esto ha sido un evento de que va a marcar mi vida para siempre. Porque imagínate, nunca más voy a poder tener el debut de Mascara Fighters en televisión, ya aunque sea en esta forma, pero ya pasó. El próximo paso sería tener el debut completo, de tener el programa en televisión. Mira, chequeen Mascara Fighters capítulo 1 y pero llegar a esta meta es súper importante, y quiero agradecer a todo el mundo de que apoya Mascara Fighters, y todo el mundo de que me dejó comentarios en el evento de Facebook de que hice, de que apoyaron, de que me dijeron felicidades, cosas así. Y muchas gracias a ustedes por seguir la etiqueta. Regresando al tema, el sábado salió el segmento completo en Inside South Florida, y salió 2 veces. Salió creo que a las 7 y el otro salió a las 10. Y terminando el domingo salió igual 2 veces, pero por la tarde y por la mañana. Y como les digo, muchas gracias por seguir esto. No quiero tomarles más tiempo, pero quería hacer este video dando un recap sobre el evento, y hasta la próxima.